Hello, hi YouTube. This is Khi Turner, and I'm here to tell you how to get your stimulus check as fast as possible so that you can get the money in your pocket and do whatever you want with it. All right, so in this video, I'm going to cover how to file, how to ensure that your name is going to be on the list, and also how you can make sure that your money is going to go into the right account. Let's get into it. So this is an update. Essentially, if you have not gotten your IRS check as of today, they may have already sent it to you, but the reason why you don't have it in your bank account is because the bank account that the IRS has, is your old bank account. So if you have an account that's closed or anything such as that, you may not have received it, but they gave it to you. They have a solution. They essentially are mailing everybody a letter. If you get the letter, then just tell them your new bank account info. They'll transfer the money from that one to this one and just end it like that. First things first, you want to make sure that you're getting your check as fast as possible and that you have the money going into the right account. To ensure this, you want to make sure that you have filed your taxes in 2018 and 2019. You might say, why 18? That they don't say that anywhere in the thing. But as anecdotal evidence, the bank account that they put my money in was the bank account that I used in 2018, not my 2019 taxes. So they actually go off your 2018, not your 2019, even though I filed for 2019 as well. So make sure you have the correct information in your 2018. If you filed differently from 2018 to 2019, you want to go back to your 2018. Filed for 1040 or equivalent, lines 21A through D are the ones you want to check for. They say refund on the side part. This is where the IRS will indicate whether they have your direct deposit info or not. If you see all X's, that means they have it. If you don't see anything there, then you want to call that establishing agent, whether you did it with TurboTax or H&R Block or whoever, and you want to make sure that they have your direct deposit info. Call them up, say, hey, could you add it? Boom, they'll add it simply like that. This tip will save so many people time and hassle. Currently, there also is an IRS website, which is the Where's My Refund or something equivalent. And this is where you can input your direct deposit info if you don't want to do it via them. Because at this point, it's a little bit too late. So you want to do both methods. But I would say go with your banking taxes first, then do it with the IRS. I'll have both of the links down below in the description so you can get that as fast as possible. So now that you updated your tax information, you know that your taxes can possibly get to you. Now you're going to find out if it's going to the right account. So if your routing and checking number, you want to confirm that that also matches the one that's attributed to your account. So that way you know that it's going to go to the correct account. Step is super important, and that's that you have to make sure that your accounts are not frozen. That also applies to your credit accounts. You want to make sure that none of your accounts are frozen because the IRS may look at your overall credit and evaluate that that it's frozen, and then they see a 0 and then they skip you and go to the next person. So just to alleviate all that, make sure you ain't gonna have any confusion there. Make sure that your credits are unfrozen. The account obviously is unfrozen as well. So that way they can actually access the account and put the funds in. And third thing, just to keep this video as a normal short video, I don't like to extend it out and make it a longer video than it has to be. This is the main tip right here. If you were infected by the coronavirus, you want to also file for unemployment. If you've already filed for unemployment, then you can elude this step. But the federal also will give an additional $600 on top of whatever your state's giving you for unemployment. So let's say your state's giving you $250, then you'll get $850 according to their legalese. So that would be $850 per week. And I mean, I don't know who couldn't afford to get a little $850 per week. You know what I'm saying? So you just cash out on that. I'll also leave that in the links in the description below. Get yourself a little bit of extra stuff. And if you have a small business, EIDL is a very efficient way to do that. I think right now it's a little bit tight to get it because so many people have already applied, but just in case, you might want to get into that. That's an additional $10,000. If you have a small business or you're a sole proprietor, you work for Uber, Lyft, you're any type of person that, can work by themselves and have their own hours, you can file below if you are affected by the coronavirus. All of these things combined will give you a lot of extra money to actually be able to get through these tough times. And as always, stay safe, make sure you wash your hands, all the yada yada that everybody says. But seriously, social distancing is the thing. Make sure that you are staying as far away from people as possible. We want to flatten that curve and make sure this gets out of the way. As always, have an aqua day. Keep it easy.